y'all, Jennifer Marie here with Jennifer Marie Budgets, and today we're going to be doing my paycheck budget for my third paycheck for January 2025. I am a cash budgeter from northeastern Pennsylvania on a debt-free journey. If that's something you're interested in, follow along. I want to welcome you to my channel if you're new. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and spend time with me. If you're a returning subscriber, hey y'all, thank you for your continued support. I am grateful for you and I appreciate y'all. Alright, so let's get into it. We did my pre-paycheck budget with my estimated paycheck, rollover checking, and rollover cash estimates. And I am still struggling with some health issues, so we did not spend a lot out of my cash wallet, so we do have some extra rollover cash. I did not get out too much, but I did spend, and I will go over a little bit of that with you, possibly if I have time. And I did not expense track as well as I wanted to in my expense tracking. But I did have a couple of no spends, and I do want to explain what my no spend rules are to you today as well. Just so you understand, when you see no spend, it doesn't mean that I necessarily did not spend anything. So let's get on with it. So my paycheck was $752.89. My checking rollover balance is $527.29. I did get a check for $120, which helped that, and my rollover cash wallet is $164. I only got to the grocery store once this week. But I did do a little spending when I did have work this week. It's a little late for me, but I wanted to get this done, so I don't feel well. So let's go ahead and add those up. So we have $752.89 plus $527.29. and 164, and that is 144.18, or 1,444 and 18 cents. I'm not going to do the plus and minus today. So I did, as those of you that follow me know, I do my paycheck budget multiple times in multiple places on paper, and I also use the paycheck budget tracker by the Budget Mom as well, and I'm using that as my cheat sheet. And I did decrease my spendings for this week. I still budget my $85 in gas and keep my groceries the same. I do need to go to the grocery store. I did decrease my dining out and my family fun budget for this weekend. My kids will be spending time with their grandparents this weekend. Kids will be getting they'll be getting the same. In a couple weeks they have no lunch. I kept mine the same, but I have not really been ordering work lunch. This also includes going for breakfast before doctor's appointments. And I kept buffer, blessings, and miscellaneous the same. And this will just cover any other expense. And then these should remain the same. Oh, I totaled those up after the fact. Sorry. Don't know what I'm doing. But they should remain the same. So my total will now be 85 plus 125 plus 25 plus 25 plus 8 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 69.25 plus 44.68 plus 24.75 for my variables is 456.68. Okay, and now for my fixed expenses, they should be the same. I also decreased my savings to $55. Estimated budget for my paycheck. So I decreased my cash wallet. I tend to have rollover in my cash wallet anyway, so that should help have more money. And the reason I did that is I have some bills that are coming up in the next couple of weeks that I will need the money for before my big income comes in, to cover for that. It's kind of a miss, so I want to make sure that my checking rollover continues to have rollover checking. Let's check some of my spending for this past week. Let's just see here. So, I did have some household spending last Saturday for some batteries. I had a no spend on the 12th. I did not check the 13th. On the 14th, I had a no spend. Last night, I got a check for $120. I deposited it, and I treated my kids and my father to dinner. Today, I had 2 purchases. I did another pay in for one reason and one reason only. I got some savings challenges that have been in my cart that I have wanted. They've been in my cart for a couple of weeks. And the reason I did the Klarna is because of shipping. It took it over my budget. And I know that I can pull it off the pay in for. But of course, I did another pay in for. However, in my debt confession, I will be explaining what my plan is to pay those off. And I did make a work purchase, which I should be getting reimbursed for today on Etsy for my job, just because I love Etsy and I love going to small businesses first. So I know I spent on the 13th. I just can't remember what I did. So that is a little bit of my no spend. So what my no spend consists of is I budget my cash wallet for certain spending. And for me, that includes dining out. That includes family fun. That also includes coffee. Like this morning I went to Starbucks. I did not have enough on my Starbucks account, but I had points for a free coffee. So I did not even have to spend $1. I went to breakfast before my doctor's appointment yesterday. That came out of my lunch envelope. for work. So anything that I spend out of my cash wallet, I do not consider extra spending because I have budgeted for it. If it's something that I did not budget for, like I took money out of sinking funds envelopes for toiletries. I took sinking fund money out of my sinking funds for household products for laundry detergent. I have money budgeted specifically for that. So I do not count that as extra spending. It's money that I have specifically budgeted for that, which is what I did on Monday. So like I needed feminine products, a little TMI, but that is considered toiletries and hygiene in my book. So I budgeted, I had the money for it. I did not go out and purchase it on my card. I did not have to come up with money magically for it. I had it in my sinking funds, which was budgeted for. And that is that. So for me, that is a no spend. I did not spend money that I did not have. If that makes sense to you. So if it did not come out of a specific sinking fund, now if I had to take money out of my car maintenance fund to go purchase household supplies, then that would be considered spending. If I took money out of my Christmas sinking fund, my emergency sinking fund, etc., to purchase other items, then that would be spending, and I owe you money to that sinking fund for that purchase, but I don't owe money that is budgeted for that. So I do not consider that spending extra money, and that is how I'm considering a spend versus a no spend. If I have it budgeted for, then, because I do not want 500 cash wallet envelopes. Like I only budget so much money out of each paycheck, like for miscellaneous and buffer, etc. Because my paycheck can only go so far. I can't budget $50 each paycheck for toiletries, knowing that I don't need toiletries every week. And I've had some health issues recently, so that has needed for me to spend money, so I count for that. Like tomorrow, I need to go to the pharmacy and pick up medications. That will count as spending because my medical envelope, I think, has like $7 in it. So $7 does not go very far with my insurance. I have medical bills to pay. That is debt. So now, also, I have a medical allotment card that I pay monthly for, that I pay a monthly debt payment towards, but I'm allowed to use up to so much money to pay medical bills. So if I put my medical bills on that card, but I'm paying monthly on it, I don't consider that to be spending. I will put that bill on that card, and then I will pay $50 and I will count that towards my debt payment, if that makes sense to everybody. The thing I love about no spend is that we make up our own rules, what works for us. Otherwise, I would never have a no spend. I might have one or two, and my one goal is to have 12 no spends, and I'm at 5 for the month. And there's like 20 days left in the month. So, or no, there's less than 20 days left in the month. I forget how many days are left in the month, but I think I could possibly hit my 12 no spends if I stick to my budget and stick to my sinking funds, which I will not be really stuffing unless I finish savings challenges, which I won't be stuffing that extra money until the end of the month. unless it's money saved specifically for debt payment. So, yeah. So that's a little bit about my no spend, if that makes sense to you. What are your rules for no spend? And that's just what I'm trying this month. Also, I have my income tax refund, which is part of my debt payment plan for my pay in fours. And we'll talk more about that in my debt confession, which I plan on recording this weekend. A, when I don't have my kids, and B, hopefully I will be feeling much better. I plan on possibly going to the doctors to see what's going on. Tomorrow, it's Thursday, late Thursday night when I'm taping this, so tomorrow is Friday for me. I hope to be getting some answers. So that is, I just realized that this is a little crooked. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I thank you for stopping by and doing my paycheck budget. Again, if you're interested in this planner, it is from Sarah Marie. She has her own channel. She also has an Etsy shop, Sarah Marie Stickers. I also got these paper clips that go in her planner. Sorry. I wish nothing but the best for you. Again, we continue to pray for those that are affected by the fires. Luckily, my sister has not had to evacuate. We just got snow here today where we are at. The kids have a delay tomorrow. Yeah, some interesting stuff going on. So thank you for stopping by one more time. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you, and I wish you nothing but kindness, blessings, and gratitude. See you in the next one.